What can I do for you?
I'm interested in this.
Hello, and welcome to another Jota Zeta recording. I'm Jota Zeta. Today, we're going to be doing a little bit of Warcraft 1. I have recently done the whole of the human campaign, recently being like last year. And I was thinking what would be really cool is if we did an orc playthrough. Now, orcs are a more difficult playthrough, for sure. But then I was thinking of a brilliant strategy. What if I play this game in grunts only? So I give unto you grunts only. The rules of the challenge are thus as follows. I can build only grunts and peons because I need gold. I will build farms and barrackses. Can also build blacksmiths so I can upgrade my grunts. But otherwise, grunts only. So we're not talking warlocks, we're not talking anything else, we're just talking pure grunts. And since we can't heal, because we don't have clerics, and we can't unholy armor, that means any damage we take, we just take. I will do my best to do the challenge as best as possible. There's a couple of no-build missions. Dead Mines comes to mind, which I think is basically just all grunts. And then there is Northshire Abbey. And that, I believe, is more than just grunts. I will do my best, but I really don't want to... I've never liked no-build missions, and there's always limitations. And I bet you if you were really good, you could maybe do it. I don't want to do it. I want to have fun with this challenge. I don't want to get bogged down with like, okay, here's what we can do. Dead Mines, I think it's possible. Northshire Abbey, I'm not sure if it's possible. We'll give it a shot and we'll see what happens. So here we go. Oh! They brought the moving animations!
Construct at least 6 farms so that we may keep our troops well fed and ready to do battle. Only a fool would leave his treasures unguarded, so you must also build a barracks for the defense of these farms.
Simple tutorial mission. I haven't played this in a while, so there's been a couple of changes since my last videos. Namely, moving faces. And in this case, this guy is brandishing his blade, and he's just kind of chewing and turning his head, which is pretty typical. It's not going to do the 3D animations, unfortunately. That's a little rough. But this also did something with the pixels. Now, originally the game has something called... The way that it was rendered was at a very particular and... I wish I could explain it better. Do we have... We have a gold mine. There it is. But essentially, what it did, we can show you right here, is this game was originally rendered with square pixels, and this is how the game was remastered when it first launched. So everything was a little bit whiter, everything was a little bit off, and it felt a bit more off. But if you render in not square pixels, you can see the translation is a lot more one-to-one, and it feels a lot more like it should be. Which, obviously, I'm a huge fan of. Being a fan of the original game. we are going to need to get some lumber for these things. Oh, we only have like one peon. I didn't even notice that. Well, since a farm is, what, 200 lumber? 300 lumber. These two can start gathering, and we'll have this guy continue with the gold so we don't lose out on any. So we don't fall behind. The name of the game here is just efficiency, but we have... Do we have plenty of gold to finish this? I don't think that we do. We're gonna have to find another a gold mine. Now, knowing this game, there's probably not one that's too far away. They usually like to hide them behind trees. No, I'm not seeing any right now. Get closer, guys. You're so separated, you're not going to be helpful if any of you get ambushed. There we go. That is going to be our alternate gold mine. We're going to build 2 more farms here. And with any luck, once we only need 800 more lumber. So that's 7 more trips. And I'm not expecting any attacks. The humans are not exactly... There's only like 4 humans on the map. So it's nothing particularly aggressive. And I don't want to train any more peons, just because I don't want to spend any more gold or time getting it. I think it'll be more efficient if we keep the gold as is. That should be 6 farms. And after that, we just need 200 more gold, which we should have by the time that we're done with the farm and everything like that. Oh boy. This could be bad. Ooh, that's not good. I'm not gonna lose at the tutorial mission. I legitimately refuse. But I don't know how I'm gonna win this. Because if I lose this farm, it's gonna be all over. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna distract him with the peons, because they're really good at taking the aggro off. And we just need to have the farm survive for the first little bit. All right, guys, run. You got it. Perfect. 0 lumber, 0 gold. Yeah, total victory. Beaten by an archer just because I didn't want to build any more grunt. This is already a sort of a pretty good challenge.
The feel of bones crunching beneath your feet is
I also do miss
confirmation
the
of your awesome
gold,
victory.
going to the gold room animation. I do think that the game lacks a little bit with those 2 little scenes.
Farewell for now.